Hi everyone, I'm Chris Hernandez with the City of Kansas City. We're here at the Kansas City Museum, which has just launched a new construction project. This renovation is so important to Kansas City to create a new civic asset in this old beauty, but it's going to be expensive to make all the renovations here. That's why there's a combination of private fundraising and city funding, including the Go KC bond project approved by voters in April of 2017.
Welcome everybody. This must have been what it's like when Ari Long had a big party and everybody came out to enjoy some family and friends and some good refreshments and trying to fill up this great building. And so we're very glad you're here today, and we're glad we're all here. I'm Mark McHenry with KC Parks and Recreation Department, and I'm going to make several introductions and we'll get our program started.
There are just so many emotions that I have right now. It's hard to explain, but I'll do my best. I'm so excited to be here with you this morning because this has been a long time coming. There were people out there who still remembered the igloo. How many went through the igloo? Yeah. There was the giant bear in the natural history portion out in the carriage house. Who remembers that? Yeah. Who remembers going into the garden room over there and walking on a flatboat? You know that? Yeah. And for some, that was good enough. But for many others, and those of you who are here today, that wasn't good enough because you knew that there was a better story to be told. And that story is about to be told.
Authors will tell you that there are stories that they sit down and write, but they will also tell you that there are certain stories that just demand to be written. This house and this property defined a dynamic part of our earlier Kansas City. Through the Long family, this house entertained and informed visitors and acted as a social hub to help really build the national reputation of Kansas City. This house now has demanded our attention to make it once again a dynamic place to learn and to get inspired, to be a part of the new renaissance that we're seeing here in Kansas City.
So in May, we launched the Making a Museum KC Capital Campaign Initiative, and to date, we have raised $1,250,000 in private funds. Kansas City, Missouri is very important to me, and they have prioritized the renovation of the Kansas City Museum, and they want with us to make it a leading history museum. I always say to Troy Schulte, I say, "Hi, Troy, I need money." And he says, "Get in line." But we do realize that we will need public and private funds to make the renovation of this museum come to life. We truly do. I have a large purse. Anybody wants to drop something? I don't know about hashtags, but I know about cash. So.
With the support of our residents, and I want to take this opportunity to thank the residents of Kansas City, Missouri for their vote in support of this effort in April of 2017. We needed 57%. This particular question got 67%. So this tells you that when you present a good argument to the residents of Kansas City, they will be supportive of it, and they support the idea of restoring this grand old building into the new Kansas City Museum. So we had universal support throughout the city.
In addition to Go KC funding, this project will use private fundraising and the museum levy. Honorary chairpersons of the private fundraising campaign were invited to choose a museum artifact as a memento and to then sign a plaque to be displayed permanently in the museum.
They didn't tell Henry there was a blank check.
The construction should be finished and the museum should reopen in 2019. And when this place does reopen, it will be free for Kansas City residents as a benefit for the tax money they've put into the project. I'm Chris Hernandez with Channel 2.